What's going on, pirates? This is the TheGameHuntah channel, new episode Plunder Pirates. We're going straight to action this one, huh? We're gonna probably analyze a couple attacks and see what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, trying different units, and here we go. A couple of juggernauts. See if we can catch the attention of those cannons that for some reason he decided to put outside the base or without any covers. I wonder if there is any bombs in there, but I don't see anything, otherwise the juggernaut will be there working on it, right? This is a perfect corner to deploy a bunch of gunners so they can get rid of the boat. If you shoot from that angle, you can bring down the boat in 2 seconds without losing any troops. So that actually is important to do, right? Because sometimes the boat, the pirate ship in a high level can be a pain, right? So here comes Santa Broomstick Cloud, deploying a couple of the little gnomes, and now we're gonna try to add more firepower from the other area. Now the whole main army is under fire, receiving all the damage of the mortars. It's the perfect time to deploy a bunch of bombers so they can go to the maze and take care of business. Look at that, these guys are gonna bring down every single building, and so fast that you can't even imagine. It's just one of the things that you have to be careful, because unfortunately the bombers tend to die extremely fast. But if you have the correct setup, or if you deploy them at the correct moment, they are the most valuable unit that you can have. They bring down walls like nothing. They destroy every building just in a matter of seconds. But the problem, like I say, is the hit points, okay? But if you already deploy your juggernaut, you already deploy your brutes, and they are receiving all the damage, perfect, right? That's the perfect time for the bomber to get in action. Some decent loot, not too bad, not too bad. Doing quite good. It's first fight of the night. But before I continue, I want to say thank you to Midoki. I just got this on the mail. The official t-shirt of Plunder Pirates, the official eye patch of Plunder Pirates, a couple of DKs over there, and the official underwear or Plunder Pirates. And off my booty. I was laughing so hard when I got this, and I can't be more grateful. I want to say thank you one more time to Midoki for sending me this. I have an extra one. I'm probably going to give away that package to one of my subscribers. So keep posting your commentary section. Maybe you're going to be the next lucky one receiving a special package of Plunder Pirates coming from Midoki. Awesome. It comes with a patch, come with a t-shirt, special underwear, the official underwear. Well, don't expect me that I'm going to be doing some live streaming with the underwear, because that's not going to happen. But anyway, that was a really a nice gesture. I love it. Thank you guys one more time. All right, let's go back to Fight Night. This base is kind of complicated, but we're going to try to avoid the bunker. See? It's an interesting design. When they have mortars in different corners, that is when things get a little bit more complicated for us, right? Because the mortar is probably the deadliest defensive building that we're gonna face. So now that juggernauts are receiving damage, it's the perfect time to deploy a couple of bombers. We're gonna probably try to do the same. Be careful, and I know some of the juggernauts decide to go and visit somebody else, probably Santa. So you gotta be careful how do you deploy your units, otherwise they're gonna go in the opposite direction. All right. Right now, well, things are looking okay. It's a little bit disorganized, this attack. And one more time, you see, I just want to show you that if you deploy the unit in that corner, those units can go either way. So you gotta be careful when you deploy your units. Okay, that is one of the keys of Plunder Pirate when you are attacking. Here we go. Here comes the riders. Well, some of them they didn't land in the correct location, so be careful. Also, check the direction of the wind, you know, to land in the correct area. And so far we're doing okay. I just deployed a witch doctor. Probably wasn't necessary. Just wanna take a look to this unit. I love it. I don't have a chance to use it that often, but for now on, we're gonna do a lot more attacks. It's not about loot because most of my base is already maxed out. So the only thing that I need to do right now is just have fun and destroy buildings and try a new combination and upgrade my unit. So you're gonna see the witch doctor, you're gonna see the priestesses a lot more often on my videos. Okay, things are looking okay. Pirate ship is down. Couple juggernaut and the crazy riders bringing down the pirate ship. Well, we're still gonna get probably most of the loot, which is what we're looking for, and that is the cool thing when you get to the high level. I know, for example, a witch doctor can cost like 40,000 in grog. Yeah, that's exactly the price of what I'm paying for mine right now. So when you have the damage grow and you already have everything maxed out, it doesn't matter. You can just deploy, I don't know, 10 witch doctors if you want. The idea is to find some different objectives. Now that we don't need that much loot, we can target all our efforts to attack and destroy complete bases, right? Nice, another successful attack. Let's see if we can get another round of pirates ready. Let's go with the Buccaneers. Santa Bruce and Cloud. Bunch of Buccaneers, yeah. Always trying to combine your juggernauts and your brutes. Probably the brutes. Probably you need more juggernaut than brutes, because the brutes you can use them as a decoy if you use the bring him on. But the juggernauts are the one they're gonna receive all the heavy fire. So that's why it's probably important to have a combination. I would recommend you to have probably 8 juggernauts and then probably no more than 4 brutes. Most of the damage is gonna be the spongy juggernaut is the one that's gonna receive it. But at the same time, you have the brute who's gonna be targeting some enemy defensive buildings, which is also important. Sometimes the juggernauts get a little bit stupid, and they decide to attack whatever, even if it's an outhouse in there. All right, this base looks interesting. Classic central dual mortar. There's a couple entrances in the walls. So we need to look for a good angle to start deploying our pirates. Let's Plunder. Okay, now you guys notice the bunkers. I'm aiming the other direction. So here comes the joggies. They can bring down the guild hall. The brutes are getting in action too. And of course, Santa Bruce and Cloud deploying some gnomes. Trying to clean the path a little bit before deploying my Buccaneers, right? This is a good strategy to deploy Buccaneers and make sure that they don't die. Is to deploy the heavy guys first, and as soon as you see those guys receiving most of the damage, it's the time to deploy the Buccaneers. If you put those guys in berserk mode, they're gonna take care of business, right? And it's also interesting if you use a witch doctor protecting the Buccaneers. Well, things are gonna get a lot more. They're gonna be easier for you, absolutely. And this is the cool thing: if you have a witch doctor with Buccaneers, there's another plus. If the Buccaneers start dying, you can start reviving some skeletons with the witch doctor, and usually they're gonna be a lot if you have Buccaneers, because the Buccaneers die extremely easily against especially mortars. But yep, we were able to make a hole in the base, and it's perfect because this is exactly what I was trying to do in this attack. You see, I still have a bunch of Buccaneers alive, and usually that is not the case. If you deploy those units first or at the incorrect moment, well, you are gonna suffer. Trust me, they're gonna die extremely fast. But right now, well, we have a big group of Buccaneers still attacking the enemy base, and once that they get into berserk mode, well, there's a whole different story. Those guys are just deadly. So the witch doctor and the Buccaneers are extremely good combination. We're not gonna, well, that's gonna be probably one of the futures episodes, because I'm gonna compare the effectiveness of the Buccaneer and the Scallywag, and then we're gonna probably determine which one is more useful. Not in this episode. But at least I want to show you that the Buccaneers are still a unit that you can use to attack big bases. Okay, some people believe that they're completely obsolete once they reach, once you start having Juggernaut and unit like that. But you know what? They're really useful if you know how to deploy them. Finding the correct time for to do that. Well, they are a really important force, difficult to stop. He comes. You see, there is a bunch of skeletons now. With all the dead Buccaneers, which are rushing to get to the outhouse. I have plenty of skeletons that I can revive with my witch doctor. Doing okay so far. Let's see if we can get another bunch of groups of troops ready. Santa Bruten's clowns, you coming with me because we need you. Let's go with a bunch of Juggernaut. And let's go crazy. Let's go with the priestesses. Even with the priestess, it's costing me like a 10,000 in grog. I still don't know about the priestess. It's too slow and the range is not that great, which is something that they can probably fix in the future. Because a special ability, you have to be extremely close to the turret in order to use the ability of the priestess and stun the defensive building. So by the time you're close, chances are that you're probably dead. So be just careful with that. In this attack, let's see how they go. I have no idea. Hopefully we'll be able to make them work. But they work really good behind Juggernauts. The only problem, like I said, is that they start receiving damage from mortars. All the splash damage. Because the range of the priestess is not as good as you might probably expect. Oh, this is a good chunk of grog, right? Nice. Analyzing the base, we have a mortar and a bunker in this area protecting all the gold mines. It looks really cute, the base, right? It's really well organized. I like it. But now we're trying to say, probably I'm gonna attack from this area so I can avoid the bunkers, and I can destroy probably some of these buildings before I start receiving damage from those mortars, right? I think we're doing okay. Santa Bruten clowns, gnomes, and here comes a couple bombers. They can help me to bring down the rest of the buildings. The idea is to destroy as much as you can, so you can have your Juggernaut focusing directly into attacking the base, not just getting distracted by anything. But look at the priestess. Unfortunately, like I said, we're gonna use a special ability even when there is nothing that close. But I want to show you the area of effect of the special ability. Not that great, okay? Not that great. They're really powerful, but again, the lack of range is just made them. I don't know if it's worth it to use them for now. Maybe in a future app patch or something like that, maybe you can use it. But for now, well, you probably noticed all of them die by now. So that's not even funny. Well, I got my witch doctor protecting the rest of my troops. It's right in the middle, which is perfect. This is like a perfect location for the witch doctor. You see, it's protecting all my Juggernaut, Santa Bruten's clown, and I'm actually reviving a bunch of skeletons. So this is a really good location for my witch doctor to cover my troops. That's because I have the extra range patch. I mean, upgrade patch. Why did I say patch? But anyway, so as soon as you start increasing the range of the witch doctor, this unit it becomes more useful. There you go, joggies, bringing down that, perfect. See all the damage that the mortar was causing me. That's crazy. That's why I always trying to target those defensive buildings as soon as possible. Okay, I try to don't waste any time. We got most of the loot in this one, so it's perfect. Nice. That's a big chunk of grog, right? Not too bad. Bring it down. There you go. That's all we need. As the last of my juggies, probably you are gonna say sayonara, my friend, because you have 2 cannons in front of you. The good thing about the Juggernaut, that once the Juggernaut get close to the mortar cannot aim that unit, because you need to be like a little bit away from the mortar in order for the mortar to have range and attack you. I'm sure you know that, so I don't need to explain why. That's usually how mortars work in every game, right? They're completely useless close combat, but they're really good on range. Let's go with some crazy bombers. Another combination of troops. Let's see. Juggernaut, brutes. This is a classic. This is probably one of those classic combos that I'm using now. A bunch of gunners, bunch of bombermans, juggernauts, and of course some interesting base, and of course some brutes. It's interesting how we're gonna attack this base. And some of the defenses are quite separated, and probably attacking from the middle will be good as long as we can reach the mortar. I noticed something that most in the other areas of the island there's double walls protecting the base. In this area is only one, you see. So we're gonna deploy 1 or 2, a couple of gunners just to clean the path for the Juggernaut. See, now the Juggernauts are more effective. They don't get any stuck attacking every building in front of them. So now you see that is a good way also to deploy your units on the battlefield. Deploy your gunners first, make sure that they clean the path, and then you can deploy the big guns, okay? Because otherwise this guy got distracted so easily. See, now we only need to deal with 1 wall, and this is the turn of the bomberman. Look at that. Bomber guys. You crazy guys, man. Look at that. They're gonna start bringing down everything. And most important is making holes in the wall so I can continue pushing forward. The mortars is down. Good. Got a witch doctor in here too to provide some extra support and cover, which is completely necessary. And once again, it's in a perfect spot, right? Because right now it's covering a bunch of my units, and that is really important. Nice. Mortars down. Mortars are down. And the rest is just probably history. We're gonna continue bringing down this. We almost have all the loot. We're gonna probably bring down the pirate ship and the pirate hull. That's all we have left in this stack. Not too bad. I mean, it's doing alright. And the whole idea, we're gonna be comparing troops in the future. I know you follow my Star Wars Commander series. I start doing that, analyzing troops, analyzing the damage, the cost, how to use them effectively, what is the purpose of that unit, and this is exactly what we're gonna do also in Plunder Pirates. We're gonna be analyzing different troops and also give you tips. For example, do you know that you can send your troops on to navigate, and in the meantime have another army attacking your enemy? Probably all people didn't know about that. So you can have 2 armies, one in the pirate ship navigating, discovering areas, and the other one that you can use to attack. So you need to just have one. It works pretty good. You can advance extremely fast. Nice. Total destruction one more time. That was a good attack. That was really good attack. I like it. I like it. See, maybe we can go for a 1 more last attack if it's possible. How can we use in this? Of Santa's coming. Let's use a bunch of gunners, and trying to also add some probably some witch doctors. Probably a good idea. Now I know they're really expensive, but it is useful for me to use them now because the loot that I'm getting from my enemies is making this completely worth it. So here we go. Sail away, my friend. It's time to get some more yummy loot. Nice. This is Ooh, no, not enough. Eh. Ooh, interesting. Interesting base. Another interesting base. One problem with this base is that the mortars are in the corners, which is probably not optimal. The idea of the mortar is to be more center, not close to the wall, otherwise you can bring it down in 2 seconds. But notice there is double walls in most of the areas. But if we deploy the units from this side, we can probably bring down the pirate ship, which is, I believe, this player is trying to use it as a protection. But the gunners, look at this gunner. This gunner is going to bring down the pirate ship in 2 seconds. And after that, there is only one line of wall, one row that we need to bring down. We don't need to deal with the 2 rows that are, if we were facing this base from another angle. See? First group of gunners are out, second group's deploying. Here come witch doctors. And here we go. Now things are gonna get interesting, because my friend probably wasn't expecting I'm gonna attack from this area. And we have easy access to the mortar, which is exactly what I was trying to do. That was one of those defensive buildings that are so dangerous, so it's really important to use it. Bring him on so I can catch the attention of some of the cannons, and my gunners can take care of the rest. Hopefully we'll be able to bring down the other mortar before my gunners start like dying. But so far we're doing okay. We already got all the loot. Probably we're gonna get 2 stars in this one at least, because the pirate hole is going down. Nice. Did it pretty good. And those gunners are really difficult to stop. Okay, no doubt about it. That is one of the most useful units in the game. So don't get too crazy when you get the heavy gunner or the priestesses or stuff unit like that. The gunner is a really strong unit. If you just get a bunch of juggernaut brutes and gunners, probably that's all you need. Of course, bombers make your life easier destroying walls, but in general, gunners are extremely useful. A very versatile unit that you have to master. Okay, you need to know when and how to deploy it. Hey, Combat King, 250 pirates have been defeated by the Great. No, I didn't say the Great. Just by me, the Game Hunter. Nice. Things are looking okay. 600,000. Not too bad. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm enjoying this a lot. And again, one more time, thanks to Midoki for that present that I got on the mail. That was pretty cool. And I will see you in the next episode, guys. Alright? If you want to see something in a special unit or an attack, let me know in the commentary section. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, pirates.